Welcome, everybody, to your new favorite video games podcast, Get Some Games, episode 25. I am your host, Sean, and I'm here, as always, with Weave.
Yo.
And with Jersey.
What's up, people?
So for those of you that don't know, Get Some Games is a weekly video games podcast where we talk about all the latest news in video games and bring at least one major topic of discussion. So if you like that idea, please subscribe to us right here on YouTube and all podcast services. Follow us on Twitter at GetSome_games. And please, please, oh please, share us with your friends. So what's up? We took another ill-advised, unplanned break. A short one, though.
Yep. As typical.
Yep. So we're recording this August 22nd, which is Monday, which is when this should have gone up already, probably 12 hours ago. But that's okay, because it'll be up probably tomorrow, Tuesday, because I'm not going to then just wait for the next Monday. And hopefully we will have one up the following Monday. But I work all weekend, and school starts next week. So Get Some Games might just turn into a big unactive nightmare. Who knows?
So sad.
Yeah, because on top of my busy school schedule, my school is an hour away. So
is mine, actually, yeah.
So just who knows what's going to happen between now and then.
Are you...
At least in terms of the podcast. Oh, and phones are going off. This is just...
So professional.
It's okay. It's okay. The more unprofessional, the better. That's what the people love. Or so I hear. No one's ever told me that. All right, so let's start the show. Let's just get right into it. PlayStation 4 Slim, it's real. I know all these rumors are rumors, but when there's a million different rumors coming from a million different credible sources, it's real. When there's video and screenshots of the actual thing, like a picture, it's real. So, Weave, you are the newest PS4 owner of the group. You were already kind of salty, but not so much on the PS4 Neo being a thing. What about the PS4 Slim being a thing? What are your thoughts on this? Are you going to buy one? Or do you care? It's cheaper now, or it's going to be?
I'm just going to keep the one I got. It's going to be the same thing no matter what.
Yeah.
So, there's really not a point in upgrading at this point.
Well, the Xbox One S, the slim Xbox One, is a little bit upgraded than the regular Xbox One, like so slightly, but still.
I just generally don't care about specs. Yeah. It'll play the games the same.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. You don't care that each loading screen is going to be 1 1/8 second slower or quicker.
It haunts my dreams.
Yeah. Those 1 second loading screens add up.
All that time I've lost.
They add up, I'm telling you. What about you, Jersey? So, all right, so you have a PS4, regular, as the same as 45 million other people.
No, I have a Slim. I don't know what you're talking about.
And so PS4 Neo gets announced, and it's an upgraded PS4. It's, not announced, but we know it's a thing. So that gets announced. But then the PS4 Slim gets announced. What would you be? Let's say you PS4 breaks right now. Your PS4 just exploded behind you or in front of you, next to you, wherever it is.
Or I drop kick it across your driveway.
Yes, there you go. That's way better. So that just happened. What do you do? Do you run out to the store right now and buy a PS4? Do you wait and buy the Neo because it's an upgraded version? Or do you wait and buy the Slim because it's a cheaper version?
Well, first I'd get my hard drive out.
Okay. You would sue Weave.
Yeah, I wouldn't sue him. I'd just be like, cough over the money. And then,
Oh, so now I'm buying the new PS4.
Well, it's your fault for kicking across my yard. Sorry, driveway. I'd probably just wait, because when school starts, I'm not going to have time to play again. So I haven't actually played it since... Did we play it when you guys came over last?
I don't think the PS4 was turned on last time we hung out.
No. Okay, well, it's been a while. So, I know, but at the same time, it's not in my room. And I'm too lazy to go upstairs to go get it.
And cue the sound of silence.
But so you wait. Do you wait for the Slim because it's cheap,
I'd
or do
wait
you
for the Neo
You wait for
because
the Neo?
it's. I'd wait for the Neo. Might as well. Why not? Yeah, I'd be probably paying a little bit more, but at the same time, it's supposed to be a better system as it is anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to run that better and stuff like that. So I'd wait. I can wait for that.
I'm so curious about the Neo, like not as much as like the NX or something like that, but because I really think PlayStation was blindsided by the Scorpio. I don't know if we've talked about this before or if we talked about it on maybe the E3 reactions video or something, but like the Scorpio is almost another generation leap, and now Xbox has been talking about Project Scorpio being an end to console generations. So it's basically like it seems like they're going all in with the idea of like, here's a fully upgraded Xbox One with the most up-to-date tech. You got your 6 teraflops and your 4K and all this good stuff. And you've got your 2 terabyte hard drive. You got all this good stuff. And it's just like they haven't said this outright, but if they're saying it's an end to console generations, then it might be upgradable. You have all your Xbox One stuff. There's no such thing as backwards compatibility anymore. It's just all one thing. So I don't know if PlayStation saw that coming, or well, obviously they didn't like see it coming for sure, but I don't know. We could see them break off into 2 separate things. Maybe PlayStation still likes the idea of consoles, and we'll just have PlayStation 5 going up against the next upgradable tech of the Scorpio. Like, I don't know. So I really think unless Sony pulled like a 180 really, really quickly, I think the PS Neo might be like considerably underpowered compared to the Scorpio.
Well, not probably right off the bat, but
yeah, maybe. I don't know because, I don't know. It's because if PlayStation is still, at least if they still want to do the whole thing with console generations, then they're not going to make the Neo that much more powerful than the PS4. And I mean, unless they do, and then the PS5 is just like even crazier in 2020 or whenever it comes out. So I don't know, because some people think that it might just be. It's not, or some people don't think that it's just going to be like a PS4 with 4K games. Like, I don't know, you can't really do that. I don't know if that's worthy of a completely new system. Because, like, new 4K resolution is beautiful, but it's, like, just the resolution. And the percentage of PlayStation gamers that own a 4K TV are probably super, super small.
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if this was real, but there was a screenshot of the PS Neo, and next to it was a cover. I'm actually now, as I'm saying it out loud, I'm pretty sure it's fake. But there's a picture of the God of War cover art, like the new God of War cover art, and then there's a little sticker on it, or like on the top, there's like a banner that says like enhanced with 4K UHD visuals or something like that. So,
All right.
I don't know, man. The Slim. Like, I mean, every console generation has had a Slim, so that's not really that surprising. But to announce it alongside the Neo, I think is a good move, because now they can say you've got your Neo, your like super luxury item, high quality PS4 for let's say $400, but we also here have the PS4 Slim, which is I don't know, let's say $250 maybe.
Dang.
Yeah, because the PS4 right now is $350, right? Yeah, $350. So maybe it's $299, maybe it's $249. So I don't know. Maybe like the big difference in price is to really let people know, like, hey, this Neo is like, it's the real deal. It's $400. That's all I got, really. But it's real. So September, or no, is it? I forgot the date of that event that they're doing. They're doing the big PlayStation event where they're announcing all this stuff. I think maybe it was like September 9th, maybe September 7th. I know it was on a Wednesday, so probably September 7th. All will be known then, and we'll be sure to have our analysis.
September 7th.
Yes, September 7th. We'll be sure to have our analysis and reactions up for it on this here YouTube channel. So check that out. Sticking with PlayStation news, PlayStation Plus subscription price is increasing in the U.S. and Canada.
Brace yourselves.
And
Just U.S. and Canada?
yes, just U.S. and Canada. In a very unfortunate move. PlayStation Plus now costs $70 or like $80 a year in Canada. Jesus.
Sorry for those Canadian people.
Yeah, the Canadian dollar.
Yeah.
Or it's 70. Yeah, $69.99 in Canada.
Okay.
That Canadian dollar. So yeah, Sony has announced the PlayStation Plus membership prices will rise to $59.99 for 12 months and $24.99 for 3 months in the United States. The price of the monthly plan will remain $9.99. If you're paying for PlayStation Plus monthly, you're doing it wrong because you're spending way too much money on it. The new pricing will go into effect on September 22nd. So that's 1 month from today. At least they gave us a good heads up for people wanting to renew or something. I don't know if you guys got this email or if you're signed up to get PlayStation emails or whatever, but they sent out like a mass email to everyone with this huge essay explaining how to cancel your PlayStation Plus subscription if you want to because of this news, which I thought was kind of funny, but it's nice at the same time. Good looking out for people.
Oh, okay. If you I was like, why would you do that?
Yeah, not like cancel it like forever, but to make it so it doesn't like auto renew. And so it's just like, $60 when you only plan on spending $50.
Or you could just let your credit card expire, and then
Yeah, I guess.
Sony's a good guy about that, and they'll just automatically, discontinue it. Unlike Microsoft, where they'll.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I've had my own personal problem with that, which is stupid. Microsoft is stupid for that, but it's okay. I found a loophole.
There's almost always a loophole. But I don't know. I feel like Sony's really getting ballsy here with a lot of the things that they've been doing, and this is just another thing where this seems kind of unwarranted, really, because I don't know. I was about to just try to do some major head math, but then I realized that my numbers would be so far off that it's not even worth talking about. But anyway, they're generating so much money from PlayStation Plus. It's been super clear over the last year that all of that money definitely isn't going towards the free games that we're getting. It's getting to the point where a lot of the comments I've been seeing are for like this news in particular. People are saying I don't even want the free games anymore. Like, they're so just meh that people would rather just pay for the online service. So PlayStation Plus has been getting worse almost across the board, or at least in terms of its free games, for quite a while now. So, and the fact that they're raising the price and now it's mandatory if you want to play online. I know Xbox has been charging $60 a year for Xbox Gold for quite a while, but PlayStation Plus, and they made such a big deal about it. I remember on IGN's Up at Noon show, they had Jack Trenton on, and they asked if they were going to raise the price, and he so proudly said no. PlayStation Plus is still only $50. And sure, that was 3 years ago, but still, I don't know. It seems like they haven't done anything to justify the price increase. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I doubt we'll see anything. You think in 4 months we'll be oh, well, thank God they rose the price because we have this now. I really doubt that's what's going to happen. So what do you guys like? So neither of you have PlayStation Plus, correct?
I have it now.
Oh, did you get the year?
No, I just bought the 3 months because that's what I could afford at the time.
So neither of you are really big on online games, right?
No.
It's not that I'm not. It's more of I need an online game that intrigues me, and I need people to play with that I know. Yeah. I played that Titanfall 2 pre-alpha, whatever that is, over the weekend. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, everyone else online is it's not as good as Titanfall 1. Of course, I liked it, so everyone has to hate it, and I have to get all then upset about it. But I had a blast with it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I've been playing that. Would you guys like the idea of a PlayStation Plus and then I I don't know what, like a PlayStation Plus Premium or something, where you had two different options where you could just pay for online services, and then if you want, you can then do the PlayStation Plus Premium that also gives you the free games. Do you think that's a good idea, Jersey?
It depends, because if they actually start releasing good games, then I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, like that's the caveat is like, well, because you would gotta assume if they did just like an online multiplayer PlayStation Plus, it would be cheaper.
Yes,
so like,
it would be.
So like, let's say it's like $30 a year or $20 a year, and now if you get when you get the free games one, that's like $60 a year. Because now it's not like we definitely don't have a guarantee of quality games right now that we're paying for. And it used to be that was the only thing you got with PlayStation Plus was the free games. So you could just be, if you don't like any of the games, you're literally throwing $50 away every year.
Yeah.
At least now we get 10 gigs of cloud storage, which is actually really helpful for a lot of things, especially if you have a Vita, because then you can do that cross save stuff, and that's like a godsend. Weave, how you doing with that Vita? You've had a Vita for like 3 months now. What you like it? Is it good?
I've put Final Fantasy VII and Dexter on it. That's it.
So it's worth already.
Yeah.
There's Final Fantasy VII on the go.
Yep.
Is Dexter any good?
It plays all right. I haven't really played enough of it though.
Okay, I never played that game, but I was always kind of interested. But there's so many good Vita games, though.
I know.
So many. You probably own
my charger for it.
You probably own a few of them because of cross-buy through PS3 and PS4. You probably already own quite a few Vita games that I would look into. If only you had PlayStation Plus this whole time, you would have had a huge library of Vita games for free.
Yep.
But alas, you didn't. But that's okay. Because over the last year, well, actually, the Vita games have been decent, except for the past couple months. But what are you gonna do? Sony doesn't care about the Vita, so why should we?
I forget to look on the Vita for the free games.
Yeah. You haven't been since you've owned a Vita, you haven't really missed anything. If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, technically, I mean, there's really no exciting games coming out for it. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Like
major.
there's a ton there's more Vita games announced than any other console, which is like good for the Vita, but no one's ever heard of 99% of those games. So what are you gonna do? You got Gal Gun, where you
It
can.
must be easy to develop for them.
Oh yeah, Vita's super easy to develop for, and Vita owners are hardcore, like super hardcore gamers that love the console because like tons and tons of indie publishers have come out and said they made like a crap ton of money on Vita because of their games selling well on there. And I think the attach rate for Vita, like for this is the amount of games that one person owns on their Vita. I think the attach rate is like 13 games, which is incredible because the attach rate for something like a PS3 is like 3. So, which is really strange. You wouldn't really think that, but the attach rate numbers for consoles are really low for some weird reason.
Like, why buy a system?
Yeah.
Well, they probably only buy it for
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty or one of those for like Madden or something like that, and that's all they play. And then when the new one comes out, they probably just sell the old one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. That's a good point, Jersey. Like me, I used to only own like a few games at a time when I was all physical because I would have to trade in games to get new games. So I would only own like maybe 5 or 6 games at a time. But yeah, so like the average attach rate, let's say the average for home consoles is like 3 to 5 games. The attach rate for Vita is like 13 games. So that's like it's a fact that Vita owners buy games. So like indie companies know that it's worth putting the time into it because it's so easy to develop for. But meanwhile, major publishers like EA and Sony themselves just don't even try, which is pretty unfortunate. But so if you're scared about the $10 price increase, stock up on your PlayStation Plus now because it's going to be $10 more in 1 month, September 22nd. So get the heads up. Short show today. Moving on to Metal Gear Survive, the greatest thing that happened in video games history.
Greater than video games yourself.
Yeah, tell me why Metal Gear Survive is now at the top of your most hyped games list.
Because Metal Gear's name's on it.
You're just a sheep. that eats up anything. No, for real. Why does Metal Gear Survive suck?
Because it's not Metal Gear at all.
Yeah.
Like
But it
5
says so right in the title.
5 was hardly a Metal Gear game, but at least it knew what it was doing.
Yeah.
This game is just... It's trying to make money off the name.
Yep, straight
And
up.
And it's trying to attach itself to what's like the most popular gaming like idea right now.
Yep.
And it's a load of garbage.
What if it's fun though? Like, are you gonna give this game a chance? Will you give Konami money for this game?
No. I want Konami to go out of business so bad. Sell their IPs to somebody that actually cares about
Oh
them.
my god,
Kojima.
I don't know if like I wasn't gonna go that far, but what if like a major major third party company bought Metal Gear? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe. Actually, I don't know if it would be because Kojima still wouldn't be developing it.
People like to crap on EA, but they make good quality games.
That's a fact.
Like, just sell them to EA if you're not doing anything with them.
But then you get so many people that are butthurt about it.
Well,
so.
that's their problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can see it now, the major headline: EA buys Metal Gear, and then everyone internet gets set on fire because of that. But then Metal Gear EA comes out and it's getting 9 out of 10s, and everyone's like, "It's so awesome! I can't wait for the next one."
Yeah, and then they're gonna announce it and be like, "Oh, it looks stupid."
Yeah,
and
typical
the
EA
cycle's
making
gonna
a
continue.
sequel.
Like, look at the sales numbers for Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass
And
Effect
Dead
is like the
Space.
most beloved game on the freaking internet. It's EA game. I love EA. I'm buying Madden tonight.
Worst
and it's
company
my-
2 years in a row.
I'm buying Madden tonight at midnight, and I've bought every Madden since Madden 98 on the N64. Suck it. And I'm gonna love that game, and it's getting great review scores. So screw you guys. Not you two, but just everyone listening to this. Stop listening to this podcast. I hate you all.
I have Madden 96 on the SNES.
Yeah. Dang, I've never played that. Oh, I've probably played
I've played
but I
it.
never owned it. I've probably played it.
I
Me
won.
closest to owning a Madden game was a demo because somebody was over and they're like, "I want to play Madden," and I'm like, "I don't have Madden," so I downloaded the demo, and that was it.
The SNES football games are the worst. Well, I don't know about the SNES one. I can't remember if it was NES or SNES, but like the super old football games are the worst because you control the whole team at once.
Oh, it'd probably be the regular NES.
Okay, like Tecmo Bowl on the NES,
Yeah.
you control the entire, like when you're on defense at least, you control the whole team. So like when you hit right, they're like synchronized swimmers going at the exact same direction at the exact same speed. It's hilarious. But now Madden games are incredible, so I'm buying it. EA. Long shall they reign. No, I don't love EA that much, but they do make good games. Unlike Metal Gear Survive, which won't be a good game.
You know what's funny about the whole thing?
What?
Like with Konami, they said like a week or two ago that they're trying to earn people's trust back,
Yep.
and then they dropped this.
Yep. Whoever said that probably wasn't informed that this game was happening.
Maybe it's like the one rep that's like, "Dude, like Konami used to be great. Let's make it great again." So they're like, "Oh, I'm here for you people. I'm here for the people. You know, I'm here for the fans." And then they just drop this, and the person's like, "Well, there goes everything I just said."
Yeah, like they just hired a new PR guy who's a diehard Konami fan, and he's like, "I'm gonna be the one to turn Konami around, and I'm gonna make people remember how great they are."
And then dead inside.
Yep. Yeah, they just
Instantly.
sent him out to die. They sent him to Gamescom to shill out this game.
Yeah. And then they
Now he's a shadow of the man he used to be.
A mere 7 days ago. Oh dear.
I was just hoping and praying at the end. It's like with new pachinko action or something popping up on the screen.
Yeah. But no.
Because at least then I would never play it or have the opportunity to be able to play it.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be everywhere, and we have to see it
Upcoming to PS4, Xbox One, and a PC near you.
at a discounted price,
Yep.
which is a red flag.
Yep.
Because if it's
It
Metal
should-
Gear,
it
it should be
shouldn't be.
top dollar.
Yeah, it should. Metal Gear should be top dollar. A discounted price should not be a red flag. It is in the current day, but
It
I like
depends
I like
on the franchise.
Idea. Yeah, like I like the idea of varying game prices. Like Ratchet and Clank being $40. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Would I have enjoyed that game the same if it was $60? Hell yeah. But I like the idea of varying game prices. Let's experiment. Why does God, I don't know. Why does the Order 1886 deserve to be $60, but Journey deserves to be $20? Why can't Journey be $60?
Why is No Man's Sky $60?
Because there's infinite possibilities.
Let's open this can.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
The internet is pretty well in unison at this point. Now there's just stragglers that are defending it.
Yeah,
my one friend was saying, because he bought the game, and he was saying,
why?
Poor soul.
I know, he was saying that it was okay, but there was nothing to do.
Yeah,
and
that's the general consensus.
Yeah. Like,
and
he's like, it's cool to find new things, but like, there's no replay value.
I've known that since the first trailer that this game was going to be empty and boring.
Yeah,
it looked gorgeous.
The best part.
It does.
So the point of the game. God dang it! I really, really don't want to turn this into a No Man's Sky hate fest. But the big caveat is like the whole idea of the game is to get to the center of the universe, right, or the center of the galaxy, or whatever.
Yeah, universe.
And what happens? Okay, huge No Man's Sky spoilers. Like, the only spoiler of the game is I'm about to say it right now. So,
oh dang! So look away.
Yeah, look away. Yeah, close your eyes.
Keep your headphones on or whatever you're doing.
So no, just fast forward 5 minutes from right now. Fast forward 5 minutes.
Well, just put a timestamp. Just be like, no.
It'll be in post.
Just fast forward 5 minutes from right now. It'd be okay. Well, I'll probably put a timestamp. Anyway, no one really cares because No Man's Sky doesn't have a story. But huge No Man's Sky spoilers. When you get to the center of the universe, well, you guys don't care if I say it, right? You don't want to know.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Okay, there's a short cinematic that with no narration.
Hold on, I'm gonna guess.
Okay, yeah, please. What happens when you get to the center of the universe in No Man's Sky?
Is it a universe within a universe theory? Like, he's going to be teleported into another universe where he has to get to the middle?
Yes.
Infinitely?
Wait,
yes.
Really?
When you reach the center of the universe in No Man's Sky, you're transported to a different but way too similar universe to do it again.
That is so stupid. Why can't you just explore the one that you're already in if they have a bajillion stars?
Exactly. Because the galaxy that you're in is already so massive that you'll never see the same planet twice or whatever. I almost said the same thing twice, but that's a freaking lie.
What if you turn around and go back to it?
So you can't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's so big. Oh, okay, let me rephrase. It's so big that you could never possibly visit every planet in it.
So let's just duplicate that, and then let's duplicate that again.
Yeah, but I don't get how the other universe. This for sure is just me straight up being ignorant about the game. I don't see how this other universe being different makes it different. Because the universe is different, but the only way it can be different is what's on each planet, right? When each planet is already different in itself. So, does the whole planet system has different rules or something? And there's more than one. It's not like every person is transported to the same second universe. It's each player is transported to their own second universe.
That's stupid.
So does that mean once you beat the game once, you will for sure never run into another player?
Theoretically speaking, that's how it sounds like. Well, technically,
I mean, you'll never run into a second player anyway because someone already tried that, and it's
lies.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying so hard not to say the word lies, but lies. I'm trying so hard not to say the word lies, but allow me to insert this video clip of Sean Murray saying you can meet other people, and then this other video clip of two people not being able to meet.
Are you going to actually do that in the video?
No. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, let's not talk about No Man's Sky anymore unless you guys want to.
No, I'm going to move on.
If you just
watch videos on YouTube.
God bless you if you love that game. Please keep loving that game.
In the words of Jim Sterling, you do you.
Yes. And
it's okay if you like it.
Yeah, people.
We don't like it doesn't mean that you don't have to like it. You have your opinion. We have ours. So don't, And
people that are being irrationally hateful towards the game and just being mean just for the sake of like, ha ha, I told you so. Just please stop. Even if we've had that vibe for the last 10 minutes, let's all just stop. Because it's a video game.
Yep.
And feelings and 2016 and SJWs and babies.
The same thing said for everything else, so.
Yeah. But please, please, please feel free to absolutely hate on Metal Gear Survive.
Yes. Flood our comments.
Yeah.
I want to read all of them.
Yeah. Tell us, please, let's see who can come up with the biggest hyperbole of how terrible Metal Gear Survive will be and how much worse the world will be because that game exists. That's a good comment thread.
We will read it.
And reply.
Yeah.
And add. And we'll read the best ones on the show next week.
All 2 of them that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we got 2, I'd be hype. All right. So, any last thoughts on Metal Gear Survive?
I've got none, so.
I hope the ET landfill hole is still open. Like, they didn't fill that.
Like, they didn't fill the hole so that way, like, when the next bad game comes around, they just shove it in there.
Yeah.
Still, I like... I
They
don't
dig
know.
it deeper.
This is like me liking the industry almost as much as the games themselves, but I still have that little glimmer of hope that no matter how much people want to hate it, the gameplay is just too good. I want to see that. I want to live in that world so bad, where the gameplay is just so good that people like can't help but like it, no matter how much they want to hate it. That'd be so like it's like 2016 Left 4 Dead. It's so amazing. That would be.
Well, I should hate it because of what they've done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good.
They should have named it something different.
Yeah, they should have.
Like
They-
Genome, Survival Instinct, or something.
They claim that there is stealth in it. Like,
Well, we didn't see it in the trailer.
Yeah, like Jim Sterling mentions this on his Jimpressions of the trailer. He says, like, it's a straight up lie at this point, one or the other. Because a trailer is made to sell a game. Like, and to tell us what the game is. And this trailer is 100% straight up action. But then they go back and try to tell us that it's a stealth game. So either the trailer is a lie or that person is a liar.
Or they only showed one aspect of it.
Like, yeah, maybe. That's
The
true.
problem was it was a trailer and not a gameplay trailer.
Yeah. Who knows
Yeah,
when
that's
we'll
true.
see a gameplay trailer?
They're trying to pull Michael Bay there.
Probably
I
like
think
in a
that's what
week.
the goal was.
The game's probably already done and printed on a disc.
Maybe they're gonna.
We
turn
get
Metal
something
Gear into,
completely
like-
different from what they said.
They're gonna start releasing games with Metal Gear on it every 3 months.
Metal Gear karting.
You know, Pro Evolution Soccer : Metal Gear. Book it. There's a Snake team, and every variation of Snake is the different positions. And then Raiden is the goalkeeper, and he can just flip around the net like insanely.
I'd be tempted to buy that just because of how outrageous it is.
And he's naked, but he has his hands over his balls the whole time. Yeah, that'd be great because you can't use your hands in soccer. Like,
Oh yeah.
make it so he's not the goalkeeper.
But wait, when
The
he's throwing from
goalkeeper-
the sideline,
What?
The
Oh, I
goalkeeper
don't know.
could be a fat man.
Yeah, the goalkeeper will be Fat Man. Raiden will be the striker. Or Raiden, I'm sorry. Raiden will be the striker.
no, Raiden from Mortal Kombat shows up.
He'll be the striker, and
crossover.
his hands are just over his soccer balls the whole time.
I was fighting the correction of the enunciation that entire
no,
time.
I'm sorry, I know. Please correct me on things like that.
Or pronunciation,
'Cause I
whatever
know.
the word is.
Yeah, what'd you say? Enunciate? Yeah, either of those, they're fine. let me check my 25 English college credits to see if that's correct. I don't even know if I have 25. I probably have like way too many. All right, Metal Gear Survive. It's a thing. Buy it if you want, but probably don't.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Donate the
It's your
money to
money.
charity.
Yeah, and then make sure to tweet at Konami, like, hey, the $60 or the whatever it is, the $20 I was gonna spend on your game, I'm just gonna give it to charity instead.
Or give it to Sony.
Yeah,
Because-
and then tell Sony to give it to Hideo Kojima in his new studio. Oh man. Anyway, final news story, which might wrap up the show unless we naturally go into something else, because it's not really that big of a news story. But Crash Bandicoot is incredible. Hashtag Save the Bandicoot. Another Crash Bandicoot character is playable in Skylanders Imaginators, is the word I'm trying to barf out right now. Dr. Neo Cortex is going to be playable in
Yay.
Crash, which, you know, he should be. I'd say he's a pretty important character.
Yep. He's the reason Crash exists.
Yeah. Yeah. Where there is good, there must be evil. And Activision released a screenshot of what the Crash Skylander looks like and what the Cortex Skylander looks like, and they look awesome. I'm totally going to buy at least the Crash one. It's going to look right at home, right up next to all my amiibo.
I'm going to buy both.
I might buy both, depending on what my money situation is when that comes out. And
I'm still godly in love with the original trilogy.
Oh, me too, so much. All three of those remasters are day one. Do you think they're going to put all three remasters out at once, or do you think they're going to trickle them out like the Resident Evil HD?
You might as well just put them all at once. Like,
But then it'll take them longer to put it out.
that's fine.
No, it's not.
Why?
You'd rather get the first one first and then wait a few months and get the second one and then wait a few months to get the third one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But why? They can literally just they can literally work on it and then ship it all out at once and then work on other things.
I think it would be cool if they released them all, like... Remember that like collector's pack on the PS1? How it had like all three of the original Crash on it?
Yes.
They need to re-release the game in that exact format.
That would be awesome. Like on CD, or not on CD, but like in the CD cases.
Yeah. And like have the little like cardstock sleeve and everything that it had too.
That would
I
be
would
so
buy
cool.
that so quick.
At least do like a collector's retro edition version of that for like, I don't know. I almost said $100, but that's way too much because the game won't be $60. Unless it is. If you release all three of those games for $60, that's just trying to make a good thing awful.
I'll buy it still.
Yeah, that's why it's awful, because they know people will still buy it. But those games, I mean, even though it's, I don't know, because it's 3 games, but I don't know how much work is going into it. Like if you're rebuilding them from the ground up, maybe.
That's what I thought they were doing.
Like that, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it sounds like that's what they're doing. So I don't know. I just need to see. Give me like a 5-second teaser trailer that has gameplay footage in it of it, or gameplay footage in it of those games. I really, 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 really need to just see what those games look like.
Oh, we may get that next month.
Maybe.
I want to see a
2
full
weeks.
playthrough of the Boulder Dash level.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's like the most famous Crash level.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to see it though,
I do.
because I'd rather just play it.
But then
Maybe.
you just said.
Well, no, I said a 10-second teaser.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not the whole level, though. If you can beat that, I mean, it's literally impossible to beat that level in 10 seconds because you have to go with the speed of the thing. So, yeah. Or no, you don't. The camera, yeah, Crash can only run so fast. There's no sprint button because this game wasn't made after 2007.
Crash 3 had a sprint.
No, you always just have to get me. But it looks great. The gameplay footage, Crash looks like Crash. It sounds like Crash. That's the cool thing too. They have all the sound effects and stuff. I've never played Skylanders, so I don't know how it works. But they have all. It looks just. It's like you buy DLC for Skylanders that then takes you out of Skylanders and puts you into Crash. Like that's what it looks like to me. But I really don't know what Skylanders is. It's like baby's first RPG or something. I don't know. Or baby's first like action, like dungeon crawler, not RPG. Baby's first dungeon crawler.
Yeah, it always kind of looked like Gauntlet.
Yeah. What if Skylanders is just like the most fun game ever, and we could have been playing it 3-player all these years and just never even gave it a chance?
I don't want to think about it.
Oh, speaking of couch co-op games, that new Cartoon Network is making a new game. That's
What?
Yeah, it's Castle Crashers, except Cartoon Network.
I think I may have seen that.
The only
It
issue
doesn't have
though,
like Mordecai, Rigby.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've seen at least the box art for it or something.
Yeah, the only
seen an image
issue
of it.
is that there's only 6 characters. Well, like Mordecai and Rigby is 1 character, and Finn and Jake is 1 character too. So like, if you count those as 1, there's 6 characters, and they're all just from current Cartoon Network. So,
yeah, like no Johnny Bravo or...
Yeah, so I'm not looking at the list. I'm just going to try to do this from memory. There's Steven from Steven Universe, Uncle Grandpa, Gumball, Finn and Jake, Mordecai and Rigby, and then a sixth one who I don't...
No, is that it?
No, there's 6. I'm positive there's 6.
Let me look it up.
Is
What's
it the Bear
game again?
Bears?
No. I wish it was.
What's the name of the game again?
I don't know. Cartoon. It has the word Crashers in it. Maybe Cartoon Crashers, but probably not.
The internet loves Steven Universe.
Do they really?
Yeah, that's like what I get from like.
Not the people.
It's
in the
actually
comments
good.
Of this game.
It's good.
The comments of this game were like, "Where's Johnny Bravo and Dexter? Why is this game coming out in 2016, not from 1999?"
Okay. Oh,
Because people
okay.
are so cynical.
It is 6. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Uncle Grandpa, Clarence.
Clarence, that's why.
What?
Isn't he just on a show called Clarence?
Clarence.
Yeah, he's on a show called Clarence.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know.
I've
because
never
who
seen the
knows that?
show, but my older roommate said that it was a funny show, and I'm like, I don't know.
I saw
not-
one episode that I thought was pretty funny, but then I figured that it couldn't live up to that episode ever again.
What if that's the worst episode? You don't know.
Yeah, so,
Clarence like eats this kid's fries or something, and then like this kid is like out to kill Clarence because he ate his fries.
dang.
I know it's not technically Cartoon Network, but the biggest tragedy here is that Rick and Morty aren't in it.
Yep.
Come on. Rick and Morty.
They can't put Rick and Morty
Rick
in
and
that.
Morty is the show. Like you don't have to have
They
them.
can't,
You don't have
though.
to have them swear.
It's gonna change it.
They don't have to,
It's
they
just
don't have to
make the
swear.
game.
Here's the thing though with that. Then kids are gonna be like, "Oh, what's this show?" So they're gonna look it up, and
Oh,
they're gonna be
well.
like, "Oh, well."
Oh well. Yeah, like I know you guys don't watch Rick and Morty, but you
I've
guys
started.
okay, thank you. There's only like 20 episodes and they're only like 22 minutes long, and that show, I promise, is so
It
good.
seems really stupid on the surface, but it's like extremely clever.
That's like it is so smart. It's so smart.
I like the one with the infinite universe battery that he had.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Is that the one? Was it that like that was the season 2 premiere, right? Where like at the end they keep like the screen keeps expanding into like all the different universe possibilities and stuff, and they have to try to like line them all up perfectly to go all back into the same universe.
Nah, it was the one where he had his battery and it's like UFO died, so he had to like go into the battery to get them to start working again.
Oh yeah, and then they keep
And then
going
they have a
deeper.
battery in there,
Yeah.
microverse.
Yeah, watch the season 2. I don't know what it's called or whatever, but watch the season 2 premiere. It's the ending, like the whole last like sequence or act or whatever you want to call it.
The one where the parasite people replicate memories that didn't happen was really good too.
Oh yeah, and they make you think that they were people from your past.
Yeah, they can't tell who was actually there.
Yeah, that show is incredible. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
We're trying to get my girlfriend's little sister to watch it, but she won't. So we're gonna kidnap her and bring her to our house and make her watch all of them. And that'll give me a reason to watch them all again. We're not really gonna kidnap her internet. It's okay. Maybe we will. I don't know.
It's up in the air.
You can kidnap me.
Okay. Is that kidnapping though?
If it's unexpected, probably.
Okay, we'll weave nap you. Why is it called kidnapping? Do you force them to sleep?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the top 5 worst joke I've ever said in my life.
One of my relatives said a joke similar. It was like, "Have you heard of the adult that got kidnapped?" And it's like, "What? No." And they're like, "Oh, they're okay." They woke up after a few hours later.
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Wow, that's stupid." But
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. No, it's not dumb. Rick and Morty.
No.
It's not at all. Season 3 needs to happen. Like, that show has a character named Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yep.
Which
What?
And he's like a pencil or something.
Yeah, I don't know what he is. And have you seen the Mr. Meesinks episode?
No.
Oh my god, there's a character named Mr. Meesinks and just how he talks. Like, he's like, I don't know, he reminds me of Jar Jar Binks, but he works, though. He's not awful. And Oh God, I don't know. Let's start a Rick and Morty podcast.
I mean, that's what this turned into.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to episode 1 of your new favorite Rick and Morty podcast. The only Rick and Morty podcast on the internet.
Well, we never know that.
Yeah,
Have you
I'm,
looked
there
it up?
might be one actually. But it's funny that season 2 ends, like I won't do spoilers or anything, like of what actually happens in the story. But season 2 ends with Mr. Poopy Buttholes going, he's like, so we'll see you in like a year and a half or so for season 3, I think.
Oh,
It's
he
like
broke
a
the
long
fourth
way.
wall?
Yeah. Like it's
Oh,
a
that's
long
cool.
ways away.
Yeah, that one like with the parasites with the memory thing when it zoomed out on the screen. He's like, "Look, it's like a Where's Waldo thing. Look at all these weird characters."
Yeah.
And he's saying it directly to the screen.
Oh, that's awesome. I love characters that break the fourth wall.
Yeah, that like doesn't usually happen in the show. That's just like a
Oh,
It's not
okay.
like Family Guy or anything where they do it all the time. All right. I think that about wraps up this week's show. Not bad.
No.
Let us know in the comments what you think. This has been Get Some Games, episode 25. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you enjoyed what you listened to today, please subscribe to us right here on YouTube for this weekly podcast. It's supposed to be every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, but, you know, we'll try.
Things happen.
Yeah. At the very least, we'll try to get one up every week. But school's about to start and, you know, life and stuff. It's hard. Follow us on Twitter at @GetSome_games. We tell every single time we post something, we do something, we think something is going to be up on there. And oh yeah, what I was going to say for the YouTube, we put up a whole bunch more stuff besides just the podcast. I put up first impressions of the Titanfall 2 pre-alpha. I am doing a bunch of WWE 2K17 stuff. I have something huge planned for WWE 2K17, but every time I come up with a new idea for it, I think that's going to be way too hard and time consuming, so I don't know if I'm actually going to follow through with it. So I shouldn't have even said anything at all.
How
But
dare you?
look for that maybe around the time WWE 2K17 comes out, maybe. If you're a big wrestling fan, you'll like it. And just a whole bunch of other stuff. We review stuff. We think stuff. We talk about stuff. We debate stuff. We don't just react to stuff because reaction channels are cancer. Thank you very much, Weave.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Jersey.
Yep.
Do you have anything to say to the people for closing thoughts?
Respect your elders,
Yes.
I've got nothing right now.
unless they're stupid.
Very insightful. Thank you, Weave. Thank you, you beautiful, beautiful listener. And until next time.
Snake had a hard life. He needs some time to rest.